Hello everyone, it's Juke here, and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. I'm joking, of course. This isn't Elder Scrolls Online, this is what Elder Scrolls Online should have been, or should be. It's not even out yet, but I'm not exactly impressed by what I've seen thus far about Elder Scrolls Online, considering that the game is exactly the same as every other MMO out there. It's just like Guild Wars, it's just like Neverwinter, it's just like World of Warcraft even, in some cases. So what is this game then? This game is called Mortal Online, and it's actually 3 years old, believe it or not. And it's looking pretty good, to be honest. At least the at least I like the scenery. That's really good. It's also got a whole bunch of skills in it. Let me see if I can find his skills here. Right, here they are. Well, this doesn't really show us anything, does it? But basically this game works a lot like Skyrim and any other Elder Scrolls game out there, until the online comes into play. Because all the skills... this game doesn't have classes, it's got skills that you level up as you use them. So, for instance, cutting wood. I have to start cutting down this tree here in order to improve my woodcutting skills, and as I do that I would learn about the textures of this tree and all sorts of various different species of leaves and species? Are leaves species? I don't know. Among other things. So, hang on, let me see if I can gather some stuff, some bark from this tree. Target not found. The tree isn't valid for some reason. I shall find some... Ah, there we go. A plant. These are not roses, but they make me think of roses because they're flowers. And whenever you think of flowers, you think of roses. Well, I didn't seem to find anything. I can try and rope this plant there, but it doesn't seem to do anything at the moment. Oh, this resource is depleted. I see. Maybe this brush here will be better. I don't know. Some plants anyway. There we go. There's one. There's the roses I was talking about. I'm out of stamina as well. Like that stuff is pretty neat. That guy's killing pigs on a horse. Oh, is that a donkey? No, he's riding a donkey apparently. So let me just pick some flowers. Come on, grab one. There we go. If you can look at the text there, it says sprinting increased and endurance has increased. It's got nothing to do with picking flowers. It's just a bit delayed, as it were, in terms of leveling you up. I think it was because I was sprinting earlier. Makes sense because I leveled up in sprinting, so naturally that would be the case. Hello there, sir. Tell me about woodcutting. Yes, I'm in Tindrum at the moment. Tindrum is the starting city for new players. I don't know much about the game, but I know enough to tell that it's unique, and I don't really actually feel like reading that stuff. But it tells you how to cut wood. So let's go for a walk, shall we? Currently I'm in the starting area. Well, the guy has a pumpkin for a head. Scary. And basically what you do is that guy looking? I feel like he's waving at me. Hello. Goodbye. Horse. Donkey. Rider. Sphere's rider of the north. North? What did I say? North. So this is the starting area. What you do here is you kill piggies. These pigs, and you sell them to the NPCs here. You need to gather some leather in order to build this rope that I have, and then the tutorial ends pretty much there. And after that, it's all up to you what to do, and I quite like that. It's got a very sandboxy feel to it, in the sense that the players make the world, essentially. And that's a good thing and a bad thing, because once you venture outside the gates, there's going to be a lot of I'm going to call them criminals, because that's what they are. Some people call them griefers or dickheads, but I like to roleplay a bit. Yeah. See, the game is really hardcore, because when you die, you lose everything that you're carrying. All this stuff that I have here in my inventory. It's a load of crap. It's not really that impressive, is it? And the stuff you're wearing as well, which is here. All these ropes that I made. Also got, I'm dual wielding at the moment, for some reason. A friend of mine gave me a hammer, and the game gives you a sword at the start, so that's pretty cool. Another thing I'd like to mention, since we're here, is that you really should start swimming here, like small laps, because if you fall into water anywhere, it's going to deplete your stamina so quickly that you might as well practice swimming here when it's safe. See, that guy almost drowned. And because, in fact, I can demonstrate it to you. When you go into water, my stamina's already depleting, and I'm not sure what happens when you run out of stamina. Can I just hover here? I think I can. Maybe I can. But like, I jumped from above, so I didn't have any stamina at all, and I think I was sinking all the time. So it was quite scary. And my friend also got stuck in a ditch somewhere that almost made him drown, and it was quite ridiculous, because it was a really small ditch, but he just didn't have the stamina to get out of there. So yeah. But yeah, the game is quite old. It's been 3 years, and it's got, like, it doesn't explain itself very well. Hey, yeah, I leveled up in swimming, what do you know? And survival as well. But yeah, this is the starting NPC that you talk to, and he gives you the quests and stuff to gather, to build your own leather robes. And after that, you just have to discover stuff yourself. And I've tried to look up a wiki, but the wiki doesn't know anything, so this game is really poorly documented. And since the game doesn't explain itself very well, apart from maybe the NPCs you can talk to, they do tell you some stuff, but most of the game mechanics you have to discover for yourself. So, for starters, what you have to do is kill some piggies. So let's kill some piggies. Like I said, I was dual wielding, so I've got a hammer. That's not the hammer. This is the hammer. The way the combat works is that you move to the direction you want to make your swing from. So if you want to strike from the left, you move left, while you charge up with your left click, and then let go to perform the attack. And the more you charge up, the more damage it does. So quick thrusts or whatever. I don't actually think there are any other ways of attacking. This isn't Chivalry after all. But it does have 3 separate blocks. A middle one, it comes up if you don't press any of the strafing. If you strafe left or right. I'm not going to accept a duel. Sorry, mate. I didn't even know you can duel. No, go away. I will not accept your duel, because I don't know what happens if you duel. I'm pretty sure that if you duel, you can fight without becoming a criminal. No. Go away. And the thing is, I don't want to risk losing all my items because I died in a random duel. So I'm pretty sure if you duel with someone, you still lose everything when you die, and you have to find a place, find a priest. When you die, you become a spirit, and you have to still travel through the world and find a priest, and then you can resurrect yourself. and it's quite... if you're out there in the wilderness, it can be quite painful. And so... anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, blocks and fighting combat before that dude started asking to duel me. So what we could do is kill some piggies. But the important thing is that you should avoid hitting other players, because if you become a criminal, the guards will kill you. What happens is when you attack, you turn grey. So when I target someone, that guy over there was a good guy. Well, that's an NPC, so that doesn't count. Where did all the players go all of a sudden? Oh well. The name tag turns... it's... First, when you join the game, it's yellow, and then it turns blue once you've dealt with the tutorial quest. That means you can be attacked. Yellow ones can't be attacked at all, I'm pretty sure. And when you're blue, you can be attacked, and then if you attack someone who is not grey, as in a criminal, you become a criminal, and your name turns into grey. And that means you're free game to anyone. And they can also, when you're in a city, they can also target your name. For instance, I would be looking at him, and then typing guards in order to yell for guards, and guards will arrive and murder his ass. So be very careful on where you're striking. Some people actually exploit this, which is kind of douchebaggy, by stepping in front of your swings when you're killing pigs. So you gotta be careful when you're playing this game, because in fact, here's a good comparison. I would compare this game with DayZ in the sense that it's really survival orientated, but because this is an RPG, you do have skills and stuff. Nothing happens to those skills when you die, so that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. So you keep some of your progress, but not all of it. And I think what that guy is doing, because he's riding around here trying to shoot some pigs, is is he shooting them? I'm not sure. But he's probably leveling up his riding skill by practicing here. So when he does encounter someone who's on a horse, well, when he goes out into the world, he's the best donkey rider in the world, apparently. So what else to tell about? This game used to be pay to play, so the free to play model that it currently has, it's not exactly fair, is it? Let's put these away. Purely because if you're a free to play player, all your skills that you can get are capped at 60, whereas a character who's not who's pay to play, he can reach the capacity that his race sets. So my character is, I'm sort of a hairy northern person, kind of like an ogre, but not really. This game doesn't have the traditional races at all, which also makes some of the like learning the game really difficult, because everything you see is different. Like this for instance could not be called a pig. It might be a pog or something. That's a bad example, but it's the best one I've got. Come on, pig. I'd like to point out that I'm currently playing at 12 to 10 FPS because I'm recording this in a too big a resolution. Come on, pig. So if it lags at all, I apologize. This was an impromptu thing. I did not mean to start this video, but I did anyway. So okay, this pig is looting me. It's the lag, I tell you. Okay, so he's dead now. Whoa! And what happens is you get this loot here. Press R to open the loot bag and take the carcass. What you can do with a carcass is open your inventory, and then where'd my mouse go? It's really hard to find your mouse sometimes. Can you see the cursor? Let's find the cursor now. There it is. This really should be difficult because it blends in with the game itself environment so well. What you do is you open up Butchery and then take your pig carcass over there, extract, and you have to stand perfectly still or it cancels everything. You can see that there might be more materials to acquire this way, but you don't know how. My skinning knife has increased to 17, and I've extracted 6 bone tissue, 3 full grain leather, and 24 pig meat. I see. So I want this screen to go away. Let's put the inventory away as well. So that is the stuff I currently know how to do. I haven't ventured out. I did go to the gates. I might show those later if I can get that far. And I've just been exploring this starting area. This is not a city. This area here. This is a city. This is within the city, but this is a park, if you will, which quite confused me at first because I was told I'm in a city somewhere, but then I wasn't. So, but once you complete the tutorial, you have to. In fact, where are the gates? I think they're somewhere that way. This game also doesn't have a map, so good luck finding your way anywhere. At least I haven't discovered a map, and the wiki doesn't have a map, so if you have talent as a cartographer, please do join the game and start exploring and map the place. That would really help people out. And we do have a compass there in the top right corner. I'm going to start climbing up this hill because I feel like it. And this video is actually going to be very long if I record the whole way, so I'm going to jump cut here and hopefully arrive somewhere interesting.